it's Rob here with a look behind the scenes. It's Badass Overtime, giving you a chance to listen in to Sven's conversation with his guests after the show.
Charo, thanks for sticking around. What's going on inside of you right now, Charo? We sort of went through the ringer today. What's going on inside of you?
I guess the realization about what you said, about my mom more than my dad. Me having anger towards her more.
And what is that?
But not realizing it.
And what does that make you feel? Give me a feeling word. How do you feel with that realization?
I don't know. I guess I'm kind of surprised for the realization because I always thought it was the other way around. It was my dad, not her.
That makes sense. It's surprising. Any other feeling words?
No, I can't think of it right now.
Okay, that's all right. That's all right. And just talk directly into the microphone if you would there.
Earbuds. I'm not really sure what's going on.
Oh, maybe it's the earbuds. That's fine. That's fine. Rob, any thoughts?
Yeah, we all tend to blame ourselves. I'm an expert at that. And the only thing I sometimes wonder is, well, what's the limit? At some point, you have to take some responsibility, and I can't find that line frequently.
Yeah.
It's a big question. Probably don't have time for that, but I do wonder.
It's a good point. And, of course, when we're children, it's pretty hard to, in looking back at our childhood stories, it's pretty hard to assess blame to a child.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But once you're grown up, that's a tough one.
Well, yeah, but if you've been conditioned as a child to think, speak, feel everything, what the parents said, the thing I'm responsible for is healing that stuff that was done, but I can hardly be considered an autonomous entity if I've been fully conditioned by that parent. I mean, just because I turned 18, am I now this independent being? Well, I think it would be hard to construct that argument.
Yeah, I understand. That makes a lot of sense. And all I can say is I understand Charo's pain.
Oh, and 100%. I totally agree with you on that. Sophia, the artist, thoughts, questions?
I do have one question. Charo, I'm curious if you're thinking about any of the big questions that you have for your mom, now being a mom yourself.
Like what? What might be an example? Just to get her brain thinking.
Well, I think about personally the things that I question towards my mom, both in the perspective of a child and putting myself back in that mindset. And I don't have any children myself, but I think about the ways in which I would think about talking to my mom as a mom and the questions I have for her as a mom.
I've tried to ask my mom questions and she doesn't really answer me. So,
wow. And what do you make of that?
I make of her not wanting to talk about her life because it's too hard for her to do it. She doesn't want to go into it.
And why do you think she doesn't want to go into it?
Because it's too hard for her. She likes to avoid her pain too.
Well, sure. But let me ask you, what is on Sophia's question, what is the single biggest question you would most want a straight answer from your mom on? Is it, why did you leave me? Why didn't you just love me? What is the single...
What is it I can do that can actually make you happy and love me? Yes.
And love me, right. It's not just make you happy, because the thinking is if you're happy, then you'll give me love, right?
Yeah.
So basically, what do I got to do to make you love me, right?
Yeah, and that's every day for me because she lives with me. So
right, and it's no matter what I do, it's never enough. It's never enough to make you love me. Am I in the ballpark here?
Oh yeah, from all of my life, she hasn't really shown me that much love because I'm just like a fuck up,
Right. So wow. So now it's not just dad being mean and saying bad shit. You're just a fuck up to your own mother. You didn't bring that shit up before, so your mother's been telling you your whole life that you're a fuck up.
Just since my 20s.
You just said I've been a fuck up my whole life.
Yeah, well, yeah, for a long time.
For a long time.
Now, even more than now.
And even more now. She's in your house, with your kids, telling you you're a fuck up. And all you've ever wanted is, what do I got to do to make my mom love me? Which I guarantee you were doing back when you were a teenager, right?
Yeah.
That's what we do. That there must be something wrong with me. If I can just change this, or if I can just do that, then dad will love me. Then mom will love me, as if I'm the problem. Let me ask you this. Let me ask you a simple question. Does your 6-year-old have to do something in order to make you love him?
No.
Oh, whoa. Wait a minute. You're telling me...
Wait a minute.
Stop. You're telling me you just automatically give love to a 6-year-old?
Well, yeah.
Of course.
I thought I just had the wrong answer.
No, you gave the exact right answer. We give love to children. You don't have to earn it, 6-year-old. I mean, yeah, there are chores. Yeah, you got to fucking clear your plate. Yeah, you don't burp and slurp at the table. Yeah, you fucking, clean up your clothes. Yeah, you learn to do your own laundry and scrub the stains out of your football pants. Yeah, okay. But you don't have to earn my love. So why are you a 30-something-year-old woman and you're still having to try to earn your love? Is that the problem with the kid?
I think sometimes it is, but no.
Oh, there you go again, defending your mother. Wow.
I'm thinking of my own
motherfucker.
actions.
We got a motherfucking theme. You at every turn will defend your mother not giving you love. Wow. Oh, this is fantastic. You just so want to defend mom. No matter how much she shits on you and tell you how much of a fucking disappointment you are always quick to defend your mother when all you've ever wanted is the very thing that you give to your children freely.
Yes.
Wow. And you know what's really fascinating is the mere fact that you give your love to your children freely. That's an indictment of your mother. You are convicting your mother. Every time you give love to your children freely, you're convicting your mother without even intending to. You're saying, Mom, the way you parent blows anus. It sucks.
You're right.
You're fucking A right, I'm right.
Yeah.
That's right. You're saying it's just wrong. You have fundamentally taken mom's parenting technique, right? And you've thrown it out the window on an airplane that's 30,000 feet above the fucking sky. Not that the window was open, but you get the point.
Yeah.
Right. You don't parent her way because it was fucking stupid. She was a horseshit parent. And the reason you're still trying to win her love is because she conditioned you to believe, and dad conditioned you to believe, they turned the back on the dolphin, and they conditioned you to believe you were the problem. And I'm sorry, your 6-year-old child isn't the problem. Your 3-year-old child isn't the problem. Your 13-year-old daughter isn't the problem. Your mother, you weren't the problem. Your mother was the problem. And right now with your children, you're the problem, and you're going to fucking fix it. And that's the difference between you and your mother. You're already a 10 times better motherfucking parent than your mother because you're giving your children love freely. It's called grace. You're changing yourself. That you're already
working on it.
Hey, you're doing it. And that's the process, baby. That's the process. I love you so much, Charo. You've been such a kick-ass guest. Anything else, Rob or Sophia? No? We are great. Thank you so much for being on our show, Charo.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
For having me. Bye.
That's it. Join us for new counseling episodes every Thursday and lightning rounds every Sunday.
Thanks for listening to Badass Overtime. Now go out and slay some demons and have a kick-ass day.